Good morning, everyone. We're going to read about some utensils, but it's really more than that. So we have spoon, chopsticks, and straw, and all their friends. So we're going to start with spoon because that was the first one. But before we do that, we'll get our little shake and get ready, right? Everybody count one, one, and then say it. Everywhere I sit in my house, there's a light, I swear. Everybody count one, one. Story time has just begun. Everybody count two, two. Shake your shoulders, show your shoes. You know, still at home, standard barefoot attire for me. Everybody count three. Listen very carefully. Everybody count four. Four. Put your bottoms on the floor or couch, chairs, beds, pillow fort. Wherever you're listening from today. Trampoline. Maybe some of you have trampolines in your houses, so. Sticky stuff on my keyboard. All right, here we go. Whoa. Sorry, hit the wrong button. All right, so we're going to start with spoon. This is Spoon. These are by Amy Krause Rosenthal and illustrated by Scott Magoon. My dog is on the floor licking her feet. Over and over and over. Okay, here we go. This is Spoon. Can never get the angle right. Yay. That's better. This is Spoon's family. Spoon has a really big family. All kinds of different spoons. On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his very best behavior. There, she's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-ta. At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with a dish and ran off to a distant land. Lately, though, Spoon has been feeling blue. What's wrong? Asked his mother. You look a bit bent out of shape. Nothing, mumbles Spoon. Blueberries. It's just that, I don't know, all my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut. He gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. Yes, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he? And Fork? Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? Hamburgers, spaghetti, salad, and cake. Chopsticks! They are so lucky! Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Those chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very minute. Spoon is so lucky, said Knife. He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone's so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon. Clang, clang, bang! Spoon is so lucky, said Fork. He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me. Spoon is so lucky, said Chopsticks. He can go places by himself. We could never function apart. That night, after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light and tucked him in and said, You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving headfirst into a bowl of ice cream. They'll never know what it feels like to clink against the side of a cereal bowl. They'll never be able to twirl around a mug or relax in a hot cup of tea. Spoon hadn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. There was only one thing to do. I can't sleep. Come, Snuggle. Come, Spoon. And so he did. Sweet dreams of all the sweet, yummy things that Spoon gets to dive into. Ooh. And throw books, apparently. It's a little early in the day for me to be throwing books, but, you know. Now we learn a little bit more about Chopsticks. Not exactly a sequel to Spoon, more like a change in place setting. So let's learn about what Chopsticks think. Perhaps you've met Chopsticks. They've been best friends for forever. They go everywhere together. They do everything together. They're practically attached at the hip. No one can remember ever seeing them apart. Nope. Nope. Never. Having mastered all the basic chopstick moves, I can't even hold them, they were now learning some fancy new culinary tricks. This required lots of practice. And that's how it happened. Just like that. Snap! He needs a doctor! Ouch! Chopstick was quickly whisked away. talking. The others all waited quietly. No one stirred. Not even Spoon. It was a clean break. He just needs to stay off of it while it sets. Day in and day out, Chopstick never left his side until... Listen, you need to get out. Venture off on your own a bit. What could I possibly do without you? Nothing, that's what. You'd be surprised. Go, my friend, and then come back and tell me all about it. Go! Chop, chop! At first, Chopstick was just plain stumped. Then slowly but surely, new and unusual ideas presented themselves. He began to see all that was possible. He shoots! He scores! How do I look? Sweet. You moved! No, I didn't. Whoa! Pole vaulting over the cookbooks. Needs a few more minutes. Indeed, Chopstick had learned to stand on his own, and this changed everything. Unexpectedly, being apart had made each of them even stronger. How's the leg? Feels fantastic! And not only that, they realized how many great new things they could now share. Like drawing, drumming, painting. Knife knew this revelation called for a toast. A piece of toast. He was sharp that way. To Chopsticks. To standing on her own and to sticking together. Hit it, boys! And then they can play Chopsticks on the piano. And last but not least, we have straw. A different kind of utensil. First there was Spoon, then came Chopsticks, and now the last, straw. Also by Amy Krauss Rosenthal and illustrated by Scott Magoon. This is Straw's story. Straw has a great big family of all stripes and colors. straws are pretty fancy. You can have bendy ones and curly ones and colored ones and short ones and tall ones and skinny ones and fat ones and paper ones and plastic ones, and wax ones and metal ones. Ugh. Straw has a great bunch of friends. And Straw has a great thirst for being first. Done! As in, Straw really likes to be first. Finished! Finito! Done! It was just Straw's way. Yep, that fellow sure is bent on being first. True that. Straw probably would have kept racing along, but one day something unusual happened. Something that did not feel good. Not even one little bit. What was it? Ah! Brain freeze! Oh, every fast slurp only made it worse. Well, his head throbbed. His heart sank. Oh. Meanwhile, over in the corner, one of his classmates could see that Straw was feeling low. Hi, Straw. Do you want to play? I don't know. Come on, it'll be fun. She started blowing bubbles. Beautiful, glistening bubbles that floated up, up, up. How'd you do that? It's easy. I'll show you. Okay, if you're going to be out here for story time, you need to turn that off. Straw got the hang of it in no time. He was all bubbly and giggly. That is until... Done! Not everything's a race, Straw. Some things are meant to be savored. I mean, I know I take the long way and meander more than most, but sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the milkshake. Straw hadn't thought of it that way before. That night, after bedtime stories, Straw couldn't stop talking about all the things he had seen that day. The most reddest strawberry, swirly swirls in the whipped cream, a whole rainbow in a tiny bubble. I think what you're feeling is called awe, Straw. He lay in bed. His mind was racing. There's no need to drink it all in tonight, he remembered. Eventually, he floated off to sleep. And what can I tell you about Straw now? Well, sometimes he still wants to be first, but most of the time, straw wants to make the good things last. Hey, buddy, what's shaking? Just chilling. And it's strawsome. So there's your life advice from straw, chopsticks, and spoon. All right, so now we have a fun song called Knife, Fork, Spoon, Spatula. So we go knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. Ready? So we'll do it once, and then we'll do it a little bit faster, and then faster still. Ready? I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. Okay, ready to go faster? I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. Okay, one more time. See if I can go faster without messing it up. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon. I'm a knife, fork, spoon, spatula, cha-cha-cha. All right. And that's from my favorite storytime website, jbrary.com. The two librarians from Canada have a whole bunch of storytime songs, so that's where I get most of my songs for you. Okay, that's all I have for you today. So get your alligator mouths ready. Here we go. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. All right, have a lovely afternoon, and I will see you all on Friday. Take care.